Good evening. I want to show the XRBS challenge, Power Query challenge number 412, and I will try to show the solutions in steps. So there is a table given, and we need to turn the table into the result table. So we need to use pivots. We need to pivot the existing table in order to get the results. And first of all, we must start with the text split of the detail column. So let's go into the Excel sheet, and I will copy the practice file. Selecting all of the table, Ctrl T. My table has headers. Go to the data tab, and from table range, I go to the Power Query environment. So I will utilize the basics of the M code. And first of all, we need to handle detail column. We must text split. We need to apply the text split function on the detail column. So when I look at the column, detail column, there are more than one delimiters, column delimiter and also pipe delimiter. Tablet column, my table is source. Because of this, I will apply text split any because there are more than one delimiters. My column name is gonna be X. Each text split any. I will apply this function on detail column. Rectangular brackets, detail column, and IntelliSense say that separators as text. So opening the parentheses and quotation. Within the quotation, I'm writing the delimiters, column and the pipe delimiter, then closing the parentheses. This is step A. After that, I get a list, electrical and electrical's value 120, mechanical and its regarding value. I need to write the category on the first column and their regarding values on the second column. So in order to do this, I'm using list splits function. I need to split the list into two columns, so writing 2 in here. After doing this, I can able to see two lists on top of each other, so I need to use table from rows. This function also enable me to turn the list into table. List transform rows. So as you can see, column 1 and column 2. Column 1 is in the result table. Categories, let's say, we can also name the column names like inside the curly brackets as a list. We can name the column names, category, and I will not write the full name, and the value here it needs to be a part of the table from rows function, and this is the correct place. Okay, category and value columns, and after that I will expand those this column, and after that this will be named as step B. I need only technician category and value columns, remove other columns. After that, when I look at the table, there is Alex electrical and its value, Alex mechanical, its value. When I go down, I can see that Alex electrical is one more time it appears. So we need to group the data, but according to both of the columns, technician and category. Utilizing from the user interface group by, I want to see all columns. Alex electrical and its regarding values are written in here. Alex mechanical and its table. I need only the value column, so I want to get rid of the technician and category columns. So when okay, also in the codes, these are the excessive lines, so I want to get rid of them, and I think curly brackets, I need the curly brackets. Okay, so I need to interfere this table, so I need to get into this table. Rectangular bracket, I will turn this into a record. So rectangular brackets, opening the rectangular bracket and naming the underscore as a equal to underscore, and closing the rectangular bracket, and I turn the table into a record. I want to see step A, opening the rectangular bracket just at the end of this record and writing A. I continue, comma, shift enter. Now I'm inside this table and writing the other step as B. Table from table, remove columns, and my table is A, and I want to remove the column names as technician, quotation. I'm writing this inside the quotation technician, and other column is category. Case sensitive Power Query, so we need to take care of this, and it will be curly brackets because this needs to be a list. Closing the curly brackets, and it's working all right. I want to see the step B. I get the values, so I'm able to see the values of Alex electrical, but I realize that those values are recognized as text by Power Query because they are on the right side of the column. So I cannot make some of this. So let's try. I will turn this column, these tables on each row, on the all column as list. So I'm writing the inside the rectangular brackets. I'm writing the all column name, but value column, sorry, there is the value column and I need to write the value column in here. I turn the tables as list. After that, I want to apply the list sum, because now it's a list function and I need to apply this list function into the list, but it gives error because it's text. Right now the values that we see on the list are text. We need to turn them into values, so I'm using list transform function. This is my list, starting from table, remove columns, blah blah, and after that comma each number from underscore. It will turn the values to text as value. So as you can see, the values are now turned into italic. They got into italic shape, so this means that we get the numbers into we get text into numbers. After that, I'm using list sum. And making the sum of those values, so I'm able to get all of the values on all column. This will be group D. So we are doing okay and we are on a good way. We nearly solved the problem. After that, I want to apply pivots, and this I can handle this on user interface from transport tab, pivot column, category, pivot column, values column is all, so I'm able to get pivots. Nearly I get the result table starting from technician column, electrical, mechanical, plumbing. The order of the columns are correct, the values are correct. It seems that the values are also correct. I need to only write the total column. Total column is at the end of the list, at the end of the table, and also row, total row is at the end of the list also. So this will be step E. After that, for writing the total row, I need to make sum of each column. For example, electric column starting from 215 and its sum value is 630. So for each column I need to write the sum values. To do this, I think I need to get rid of the technician column first of all. Table remove columns, and technician column will be removed. This will be step F. I need to take all of the columns, like table to columns. I need to apply the table to columns. and I turned all of the rows into the list and in a single column. After that, I can use list transform because this is a list function from now on. I will apply list sum to each row. Each row will be represented by underscore. And I'm able to get the summation of each column. So I only need to write total on top of this list. So quotation and total, I bind it with ampersand, but this needs to be list as well. So using curly brackets, after that I need to get this list into table. So in order to do this, I will use list transform. I will turn each row to list underscore, and underscore will be inside curly brackets. So this will make each row as list. After that, I can use table from rows to turn this list into table. Okay, but table from columns will work better. I think it's my shape. Table from columns. Work better, yes. And at the moment, this is my table and needs to be merged with table G, but the column names needs to be same. So I want to write the column names as technician, electrical, mechanical as the result table. Otherwise, I cannot merge them. For example, E ampersand G table, I cannot merge them because the column names doesn't match. So G needs to be table from columns, and in this order the column names needs to be written. So comma, column names will be in list, curly brackets, quotation technician, comma, electrician or electrical, mechanical, is there other way? In here maybe we can write table inserts, table column names, and this will be step E1. This will be not E1, E. If I would write instead of this, writing manually, if I would write E1, maybe it can work. Let's check it. Yes, it's working good. And then we can merge E and G, not E1 and E and G. Yes, As you can see, we can able to merge total row, and the last step is to get the results merging the total column. It is easier because we will add a column at the end of this table at column. Column name is gonna be total each underscore, and we make records. We need to turn this record into list, so record to list function needs to be applied, and we get the list now for each row, and we need to make those values, but there is the first row needs to be removed. It comes from technician column, and I will use list skip function, and first row needs to be removed in that way. List sum will get us through the summation of those rows, and we can able to see as you can see, 550, 645. So we solved the problem, and after that close and load to existing worksheet, and in here we can get our table. So this is my solution. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening.